Hey, I'm Brad Meyer, restaurant critic for Houston Community Newspapers.
And I'm Mark Hader. And by the way, this episode is brought to you by Mancy's House of Straight Pins. If those bit pins aren't working for you, you need to go to Mancy's House of Straight Pins. Sold only in Decatur.
That's what he said. Absolutely. Hey, this week we went to a place that was recommended to us. So I got some emails from people saying, you got to go try this place. Pastapierino.
Pastapierino. And you know, the Pierno, I asked the guy what Pierno means, and I was thinking, it means pleasant or paradise or something, and he said, I don't know, it's a family name.
Yeah. This is one of those places where I really wanted to like this place because there's one guy there. There's one guy. And when we went to lunch, we were the only people there. Well, there were three of us. We had somebody. Who was that stumbled into the table and ate with us?
Oddly enough, it was really big, influential guy, Billy Ray Duncan. He's the president of the Montgomery County Historical Society.
I think it's the Montgomery Historical Society.
Oh, Montgomery, the city.
Absolutely. So he's not that big. He's pretty big.
He's pretty big. Boy Scouts.
He's big in the Boy Scouts. And he agrees with me that they're handing out Eagle Scout badges like, 2 for a quarter. But anyway, we go to this place.
Where is this place, bro?
Well, it's up there by Johnny B. Dalton's. And,
just south of
Wood Creek Shopping Center.
36 on North Fraser.
Yeah, and the what I was told about this place is they've got homemade pastas, and this guy does everything, and he's authentic Italian. Well, it turns out he's not. He's Italian by way of Venezuela.
Argentina.
One of those South American.
It may be Venezuela.
Yeah, it is Venezuela, but I really wanted to like this place. But the first problem is you go in and, this guy went to a garage sale to decorate the place.
Yeah, the surroundings weren't so great, but, I tell you, good food will make up for a travesty of what you call your decors. And, this place didn't have it for me, Brad.
Yeah, again, I really wanted to, and I think we're the only people there, so this guy's going out of his way. We order a lunch special item. I ordered lasagna. He goes, that comes with salad. Well, it doesn't say that on the menu. So he brings out these salads, and the salads are dinner-sized portions. I mean,
they're huge. Humongous.
If I had eaten the salad that he brought out, I couldn't have eaten the lasagna.
Brad, you got the caprese salad. Did you know what it was?
I had no idea. I still have no idea. Globs of some sort of white cheese on
tomatoes.
An
ample amount. And I got the Caribbean salad, which was
mandarin oranges.
Huge mandarin oranges. I think it had almond chunks. It had a very sweet vinaigrette. Folks, the salad was the meal. It was delicious. Mine was. Yours was okay, but I didn't.
And then we get to the spaghetti and meatballs, and we get to the lasagna. Now, the lasagna is what I had, and very cheesy, almost too cheesy. There was a lot of cheese in there. And it was okay. Wasn't great. Price was good. $5.99, $7.99, something like that. But for all the food you got, it was a great price. Wasn't a great meal.
Lots of bread. $5.25 special is what I got, and Billy Ray got also. It was the biscotti and meatballs. And Brad, when you have only 3 people for lunch, I guess it's hard to know how much of stuff to cook because somebody else may come. But my spaghetti tasted like my homemade spaghetti leftover, only not quite as good.
Reheated the next day.
Right. It had it definitely was not al dente or whatever that is. It was kind of a mushy biscotti, and it had no sense of tomato sauce on it. It had orange stuff, but I could not discern tomato sauce. After saying that, Brad.
Yes.
Billy Ray Duncan, the president of the Montgomery City of Montgomery Historical Society, metal detector, Fernwood guy, and he volunteered for the World War II does everything. He said it was the best spaghetti he ever had.
I think it was only because it was free.
Oh well, I don't believe that. I believe he was being honest, but that goes to show you one thing I'd like to point out. Whenever you are reviewing a place, I have taste, he's got taste, we don't agree.
No.
One guy says best spaghetti he ever had.
I got taste, he got no taste.
Exactly. I said not so good.
And I'm wondering about Billy Ray Duncan now.
No, I said
best
go with
spaghetti,
Billy Ray.
I'm not sure. Now the rolls were very good.
Great.
Yeast rolls were great. Yes. Listen, here's a guy who's trying to make a go of it, trying to open up a restaurant, one of the most difficult things in the world to do, and he appears to be doing it pretty much on his own.
Really?
My hat, if I had one, would be off to you. I think people should try it. Give this guy a chance. I think with a little volume, he could do okay. But if you don't have the people, it's tough to make a go of it in the restaurant business.
Did I mention it was a whole bunch to eat for $5.25? Did he have pizza on the menu?
I didn't notice the pizza. I didn't see that. But, my heart goes out to him. I wish him well. He's just the nicest guy in the world.
Oh, man,
he's a peach. He's a peach, and I liked him.
His dad's Italian, well known in Venezuela and or Argentina.
And the next time I'm going to Venezuela, I'm looking him up.
Newspaper clippings of his dad, how good
he brought out a book and showed us newspaper clippings. They were in Spanish. We couldn't read them, but hey, there you go. I'm Brad Meyer, restaurant critic for Houston Community Newspapers.
I'm Mark Hader. I'm columnist for the Courier and the Villager.
Yes, he is. We'll see you next time.
Next time.
Bon appetit.
Like you said, I wish him the best.
He's a
I can't.